Coming up in this, the final part of the Anglia Classic Car Sale review. My picks this time are the Alfa Romeo GT 3.2 V6, the Ford Transit County 4x4, the Nissan Skyline Saloon, the Wolseley 610, the E39 BMW 525 diesel, and a 2006 Range Rover diesel, the LR322, with 3,780 miles on the clock from new, and a £28,000 Escort van. Now the Alfa Romeo, I like that. That looks a bit brutish, doesn't it? I quite like the look of that. 4,860. I like the design of that very much. .2 V6, eh? $57,000 miles. Nice looking car. A Transit County 4x4. Yeah, let's have a look at that. That looks a bit interesting, doesn't it? Looks in decent nick. When it comes to transits, people have ones that they remember most. I remember the original Transit, the Series 1. I think this is the Series 3, isn't it? And I suppose they're age defining if you remember whichever one you remember most. They used to build them at Southampton, of course, as well, till the factory closed not that long ago. Probably a lot longer than I remember, actually, because time goes so quick, doesn't it? Useful machines, I always like the Transits. $80,000 miles, yeah. So it was ordered new with a factory optional 4x4 conversion attacked by county tractors of Knighton in Powys on behalf of Ford Special Vehicle Operations. Yeah, very interesting. Yep, very good. Looks a nice vehicle, looks in nice condition. A little limited edition mini Piccadilly. Nissan Skyline R34, 7,560. Well, that's not a lot of money to say you've got a Skyline, is it? So I'm assuming this is going to have been an original grey import. The square number plate to start with is a good indicator. But it's a four-door as well, so there's no doubt about it. I do like Skylines. I've always liked Skylines. Fantastic machines. I think that's quite a good price. And again, the Japanese tend to love these air deflectors as well a lot. And they have the little marker posts on the bumpers so they can see where they're going when they're parking. And then they have the lace covers on the headrests and the tops of the seats. Seems like a good buy to me, that one. And it's automatic as well. What a bargain price. What a useful car. Being four-door as well, you know. Registered in Japan, as I said. Brought to the UK in February 24. It's 58,000 miles, because that's in kilometres. Wow, that's now, is it? Yep, very nice. I think that's good value, is that? You wouldn't mind that sitting on your drive. The Land Rover. The Wolseley 610. £6,264. That seems a good price. And when I say good, I mean cheap. So it's a 65. They brought them out in 1961, and production ran until 1968. They're a 3 litre, so it's a 2.9 engine. So it's 3 litre virtually. And it's the Farina bodied design. It's the bigger brother of the Morris Oxford and the Austin Cambridge, of course. And I think its forerunner was the 699, which was in production from 59 to 61. And then in 61, the 610 came out. But lovely cars. Of course, you've got your badge engineering again, because with a similar sort of body, you also got the Austin Westminster, which could be very luxuriously appointed. The Wolseley was exactly the same, luxuriously appointed. And then, of course, you got the Van der Pla 3 litre R. Of course, the 4 litre R came along later on as well, with its Rolls-Royce engine, but the 3 litre R. But which would you choose between the three, the Wolseley, the Westminster, or the Van der Pla? It's a hard choice because they're all lovely cars. And they were real luxury back in the day. And even looking at them now, the lovely machines. I remember we used to have a neighbour back in the mid-70s, about 75, and he had one of these in dark green, and it was a beautiful car. It was immaculate. And I think it was about a similar age. It'll have been about 65. And we used to have a caravan, and we used to go caravanning. And this would be about the similar sort of time. And on the caravan site we used to go to, there was a light grey 610, a deregistration, and every time you saw it, it was such a delight. It was absolutely immaculate, and it was a beautiful car. Yeah, I just remember it so well. But they're lovely cars. So let's have a look a bit further at it. So you've got your little Wolseley grille with your little light up Wolseley light, of course, and you've got your little Wolseley flash there. So super stylish cars. And you can see the doors that like the Austin Cambridge, the styling there. Same with the roof line for the Cambridge and the Oxford. You've just got bigger wings and like a fin sort of thing on them with smaller tail lights, redesigned rear end. Now, is this an automatic? Because I'd have expected it to be automatic. I suppose they all were, but it looks to be all there. It wouldn't take much to bring that up to a really nice standard now. Let's have a look at the interior. Oh, yeah. Nice green leather interior. Just imagine what that was like when that was brand new. I mean, look at the wood on the dashboard and the door capings. Imagine this brand new with this nice light green leather interior, all unmarked. Must have been beautiful, mustn't it? Yes, beautiful. And of course, you've got your little indicator lights. So when you were indicating, the little bulb on the end, it would flash. There's your horn push. So it's a manual car, which is unusual because usually there would be automatic. But that dashboard, look at the wood on that. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? Real quality. Picnic tables in the rear. You even got some of the Westminsters that had picnic tables as well. What a lovely car. But again, and it's got seat belts in it as well, inertia reel seat belts. It's quite possible that they might have been fitted as new as a factory option. Because seat belts, not many people, seat belts didn't become compulsory for many years to come. What was it, in the 70s, I think? I can't remember exactly. Can you just imagine how nice that must have looked when it was new? It looks an inviting place now, but it must have been fantastic. That's interesting. What was going on there? So I see the extra shelf compartment there. And of course, the fuel tank will be between the back seat and the boot. I think that's where they are on the Cambridge, if memory serves right. And you've got a handle there, probably the starter handle. You'll have a starter handle, but you also used to get a handle to wind down the in the boot floor. There'd be a little nut that you put the handle on. You'd wind it, and underneath the floor, the spare wheel would lower towards the ground. So it was a company director's car. It would have been in that sort of time. You know, it was an executive car, top of the range. Says it requires some bodywork and TLC. Yeah, but it's going to make a lovely car. It's got the sound basis for one, hasn't it? Yeah, lovely cars. I like them very much. Very stylish cars. Now, this BMW, £7,560. I like these. I think they're a very pleasing car. And it was no reserve. It's like a silvery green colour. It's very similar to Jaguar Seafrost and very similar to Austin Rover Silk Green. It's a colour that I like very much, actually. And it'll have like a champagne type leather. But lovely cars. I like this 5 design, this 5 series. Let's have a look at the interior. Oh, yes, very nice. Oh, look at them seats. Lovely. Very nice indeed. 75,000 miles. And it's a diesel, as you see there. 75, they've got a vehicle map. 75, oh, there's bags of life left in that. What a lovely car. Those seats look really nice, don't they? They hardly look a mark on them. Not a mark on them. And the colouring of them and that woodwork looks fantastic. What a nice car. Worth every penny. The nice full toolkit as well. Worth every penny of what they've paid for that. Because brand new. Oh, look at the engine compartment as well. Somebody's looked after that. What a lovely machine. Had one owner since it was registered. Yeah, it shows. What a lovely car. Yeah, somebody's got a nice car there for the money. Worth every penny. Wow, look at that. 2006 Range Rover. Diesel. 3,780 miles from new. And they put it on at a no reserve. That was a big risk, that. 26,460. Yeah, well, and so it deserves to be fetched a good price because that mileage. You're going to find another one. Where are you going to find another one like this? Let's have a look. Got to look at this one. The LR322. Let's have a look at the interior. Oh, look at those seats. You can just look at them. I mean, they're like, it's just come out the factory, isn't it? Look at the flooring. Look at the whole interior. That 3,000 odd miles shows, doesn't it? Unbelievable. That is like factory, isn't it? It's just come out the factory. You're not going to find another one easily like that, are you? Yeah, very nice indeed. Couldn't not look at that one. Escort van, £28,000. Wow, 68. So that's going to be one of the first, isn't it? Must be one of the first. The colour suits it well. It looks nice. Somebody was keen to have that anyway. You just don't see him though, do you? It's nice, is that? I like that. 28,000 up lamb. It's big money, that. Registered 68, 2 keepers since recorded. It's lovely. Whatever it is, it's absolutely beautiful. Wow, amazed at the price that that's sold for. That's it for today, so thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.